Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. My name's Matt, and welcome to my channel. If you're wondering what we talk about on this channel, we normally talk about dentures, and we normally talk about denture problems, things that happen in your life when it comes to dentures, things to help improve your life when it comes to dentures. Sometimes we even just talk about whatever. I mean, it's just kind of how this channel goes. I do what I want, people enjoy it. So that's why we do it. Hi guys, if you're kind of wondering why the last 34 seconds was me talking like I didn't know who you were, it's because everybody's got a channel trailer, I guess is what you call it, you know, and it's not like I just found out about it and I'm like, oh, what's this? I need to make a channel trailer. Like, I kind of technically have one that was a video I made fucking years ago, but it's just one of those things where YouTube is always telling me, man, you really need to get a channel trailer that's better than the one you got, and that actually depicts the point of your vlogs and stuff like that. And I always think about it, and I'm just like, I like the videos where people like edit different videos. I don't know. So like, this is how I'm gonna do it, okay, guys? And if you like this, that would be cool if you let me know in the comments if this sounds like a good idea or if I'm just being an idiot. But if I spend a little bit of time of each day, different position, different clothes, different mood, whatever, for a week, and just spend, you know, like, say 30 seconds or so of each video talking like I don't know who you are, but I'm trying to convince you, or I'm trying to talk to you as to what the channel's about and what we do and, like, stuff like that, then after about, say, like a week, I could edit those videos together and have like a 2-minute channel trailer of me explaining about the channel. I don't know. It seems like a good idea to me, and I don't, that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe you guys think I'm an idiot. So you could let me know, because I don't like to be an idiot if I don't have to be. Today's going to be question day, pretty much, because I got another question for you. Does anybody out there actually miss our dance parties? You know, when we'd all bust a move inside the car together, like, yeah. And if you're wondering what happened to dance parties, it's not that they disappeared, or that they particularly are done for. It's a slim fact of, sorry for my chest, it's a slim fact of, I used my computer. I would plug my computer in, to my radio, so it would play the music, so that way I could dance to it. But the problem being is my phone obviously won't allow me to play music and record a video at the same time. Because of that, since my laptop that I brought to work every day, because it was a cheap, quote-unquote, piece of shit that lasted like 5 years, the best laptop I've ever owned in my life, it finally broke, and since I don't bring it, my phone won't allow me to do two things at once. I can't dance vlog for you guys and play music, if you see what I'm saying. And then you might kind of be like, well, why don't you just play the radio and my parking spot? So, like, we don't have assigned parking at work, but we kind of do, because, we all kind of parked in one spot, and then ever since then, we've all just parked in the same spots. And so, like, when new people work, they say, hey, we don't have assigned spots, but it's best you just park in the front of the parking lot, because everybody is already, like, pretty much got their spots, and they get really cranky, especially me, get really cranky if somebody parks in my spot. But the issue is my building is made of metal, which you would think would help a radio signal refract itself out into space and or to get, the radio connection. But instead, it does the complete opposite, and it's like a goddamn insulator, and all the radio waves that get, like, sucked in, we have, like, 2 stations that work. One's a country station, and one's, I don't even remember what the other one is. I think it's just 97.5. So I'm not saying that, classic rock or country is bad, because I'm one of those people who, I don't have a preference when it comes to music. I mean, obviously there's stuff that I don't like, but I listen to dubstep, I listen to rap, I listen to rock, I listen to country, I listen to classical music, for Christ's sakes. I'm not one of those picky people that are like, oh man, I only like this and I hate everything else. Now, obviously, I do have an order in which I would put them all in, as to, like, rap would be at top, dubstep would be second, probably would go with rock third, and then country, and then classical. But the classical music's not like an all-the-time kind of thing. It's like, I sometimes listen to go to sleep, and then there's also this chick out there, her name's Lindsey Sterling, or Sterling, or one of those two last names, whatever it is, and she's a violinist who plays over, like, dubstep songs, like the beats to a dubstep song, and she'll go, she's badass. She's like foreign or something, I'm not 100%, I think she's from England. She's really good looking, and she's like my age or whatever, but she is like one of the highest and like most talented violinists of like her generation. So it's really cool to see her make her own form of music from that. And she used her popularity with the actual classic community to make it to the point that when she brought out this dubstep violin stuff, there's people who hate dubstep that listen to her because she just does so fucking good, and she has such good songs that, like, the beats behind it, even though it's like super gangster and you could have some subs beaten to it, it's just this amazingly beautiful sounding violin in the background. So if you're wondering, not that you probably are, but I kind of have a secret obsession for a violin. I almost wanted to learn how to play one time, and then I realized they're really expensive, and then I realized that I know how I am and that I would never really learn how to play the violin, so I gave up on that dream. But hey, guess what, guys? Because I am one with myself and I'm understanding of myself, I truly understand who I am and what I'm about. I'm alright with being able to say, hey, dude, trust me, you're too lazy. You're not going to learn it. You're going to end up stopping, because that sounds like, wow, you have low expectations of yourself. But it's one of those things where very few things in my life have I actually jumped onto when it comes to interest. Jumped onto to try to figure out and get it done or whatever. And it's just one of those things where a musical instrument, I've kind of tried playing others in the past, and so that's why it's like I played a trumpet in band in school, only my 7th and 8th grade year, and then I picked up the drums and banged and wailed on them and made absolutely no really beats of anything, just, beat the shit out of them. And then I got a guitar, in which I learned like 2 songs by memory of watching somebody else play it and not even knowing what the notes were that I was playing and how I'm actually supposed to be playing them. Like, I literally just stared at somebody else's hands and like memorized what they did, and that's how I did it. And so obviously that didn't really make it far, so I kind of ended up putting that down. And I think that's it. I think that's it. But anyways, regardless, so a fiddle and a violin are something that I definitely like to learn at some point in my life. It's just at this point in my life, in my younger years, I feel like I just wouldn't really connect with it as much as I would if I waited maybe like, I don't know, a year or so, waited a few years, like 10 years or so, and then decided that it was time to learn how to play this instruments or whatever. But trumpet I actually could play, like, legitimately, and I was pretty good at it. But really, trumpet's not fucking hard. You blow into a goddamn tube, and you have 3 buttons you push, and, obviously, there's different combinations, and there's different heights, and, all that shit. But, like, really, when it comes down to it, it's not that fucking difficult. It's a really easy instrument to play. You blow and push a button. It's like it. So, but yeah, so it's just one of those things where I am hugely into music, and and like I just had that full-on blown conversation with you where I just went off on a tangent pretty much, talking about musical styles that I'm into that maybe as an adult you might actually sit out there and be like, well, this guy's pretty well-rounded. But as a kid, like, to me, to other kids that are my age, I, like, blow their mind how wide of a spectrum I can actually listen to. Like, I can make CDs where, like, I try not to anymore because it actually annoys the piss out of me when I do it, but I make CDs where it's like 5 rap songs in a row, a country song, a rock song, some violin thing comes on, and it's right back to rap. People are always just like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm just like, I like a lot of shit, you know, I'm not picky when it comes to music. But unfortunately, guys, I gotta go. It's kind of a long video already, and, yeah, I had a fantastic lunch. I had ribs and pulled pork. Amazing. Amazing. But if you like this video, guys, a like would be much appreciated. And if you're new to this channel, you should subscribe to keep up with this awesome daily content that is awesome. Yeah. And if you're already a part of this channel, you could share the video. And if you don't, you will never see my eyes again. Ha ha! I'm an evil villain. I'm joking. I just haven't leaned backwards. But I'm going. Bye, guys. Hope you have a great day. I'm having a good day so far. I've only got 4 hours left. Thank Bob. Actually, oh shit. Actually, I only have 3 hours left. Less than I thought. I love you. Did I just say that? No. Yeah, I did. I did, because I do love you. Bye, guys.